Not a day goes by without me thinking about the way the world stood with motion. When you walked into my life and we connected like we share the same emotion. Couldn't help but move the threads of better spiders into each other's lives matches. All this energy's got us inspired now. We couldn't stop it, just say it again.
Did that do it?
Hey there guys, welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Dancing All Night. Last time, we ran into the fluffy chicken. I'm still just in disgusted awe of the Kanamine kitchen thing. Yeah. Monster lets out a scream of pain and writhes. Awakened by Chie's dance, the voice is gradually turning back into Tanami-san's. When it finally breaks down, the monster crumbles away. Only Tanami-san is left standing there, hanging her head. That's right. You totally saw my dance, and you're like, oh yeah. I don't even know why I said. What am I even doing? That's not being stupid. I am not good at being stupid. Oh, apparently when she tries to directly possess someone, she actually gets pain when we bring them back. That's awesome.
Tamamine!
What? Oh, that's right. Well, I guess I really blew it there.
So maybe you can be a little bit nicer to us in the future?
No biggie, right?
Yeah, what's important is that you get it now, Tamami-chan.
What's important is you're not an idiot anymore.
Oh, man. I thought I did everything I could, but I didn't realize I had so much to learn.
Biting her lip, she looks miserable. She must have gone through things that I can only imagine. But along with that bitterness, I could feel a new resolve from her as well. As proof, Tamami-san raises her head and looks once more determined than ever.
I'm going to stick to my extra voice training and all the dance lessons.
Good for you.
No matter what anyone else thinks, I won't give up.
That's actually the secret to being happy. A little bit of an aside, but there's way too many people that do things in order to be successful. You will never, ever, ever enjoy something if you're doing it to be successful. Just do something because it's fun and you enjoy doing it.
I'll keep at it so one day I'll be able to express my real self to those people I heard. Thank you so much, Chie-san. And you too, Yu-san, Yukiko-san, and Yosuke-san.
Actually, I guess all of us are older than her, I think. I think she's like, so yeah.
Good luck. I'm sure you can do it.
But I'm still gonna be number one.
Well, none of us are idols, so you don't have to...
No more helpless little girl, ever. From now on, I'm the one doing the saving.
Well, good luck.
It'll be exciting, dramatic. Like I'd suddenly appear and save a puppy caught in a storm drain.
Well, just don't put the puppy there so you can save it.
Hey, you think she knows this kind of stuff is why people think of her as the goofy one?
Don't ask me.
I don't even know who she is.
You guys, I'm standing right here. I'm an idol. A very serious, very professional, non-comic relief idol.
Hi? We're a little bit too old for idols, just so you know. Is that the door back home? Tommy yells, and for a moment it feels like the same hectic atmosphere when we first met her, before a pillar of light descends nearby. A thick metal door appeared, as if from thin air. What is that?
What the?
I know. Teddy, why couldn't you do this? Why do we have to crawl through a frickin' TV every time?
A door of some kind. But where does it lead?
Wait, is this the door to our dressing room? Oh, it totally is. It's got the same scratch right across here.
The door to the dressing room?
Yeah, the one at Takara Productions. We use it all the time when we have a recording session or something.
So yes, it's totally the door out of here. Well, you should go. We're not leaving. Come to think of it, it is familiar. That door does look like the one at Takara Productions we used for practice with Risei. But these types of doors are in most studios. Being newcomers to Takara Productions, we're not in a position to identify it for sure. But what about Tamami-san? She's a veteran idol and she knows the studio backwards and front. She's been going there for years. If she says the door's to the room, then... well,
Takara Productions. You mean where we came from? How could it be here, though?
Let's go take a look inside. We might find out something.
we'll get ourselves, like, locked out. That's a trap. Well, I see a note.
Hello? Excuse me?
Is anyone getting dressed?
It's a tiny bit different, but this is the Takara Productions dressing room. I'm sure of it.
Well, I'm glad they don't just have me running along and just eventually getting the 4 idols and saving them. That would be really... I mean, I'd enjoy the game, but the, like... it'd be a boring, setup.
I don't sense any enemies around. I think we might be safe here.
Awesome, I like being safe. I can feel everyone's tension drop after I say so. As I thought, they're all tired. Been on high alert ever since we arrived here, and I don't blame them. Realizing something, Yukiko raises her hand to her ear and listens carefully.
Did you notice you can't hear that bizarre song in here?
So, why would this world, of all places, have a specific section of it wherein you could not be mind-controlled? That makes no damn sense.
There's something about this room. It's different from the other places we've been so far.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Almost makes me forget we're in another world.
Did you finally notice the note?
What is this?
Huh? Some kind of note?
How could the investigation team be in the room this long and not see a very prominent note taped to a mirror? Come on, guys. Step it up.
A note? Does that mean someone was here before us?
I don't think this is a letter. It's more like a diary entry.
Well, those are still letters.
A diary? Whose, though? Hey, you mind reading that out?
Don't make us
The
read.
pressure from everyone is crushing me. No one really knows me. I don't have any bonds with anyone.
This is either our idol friend, or this might actually be the voice.
I don't want to sing. I have no right to sing that song. It hurts so much. I feel like I'm suffocating. I want to disappear.
Well, it's definitely not our idol friend then, because there's no way she would not want to sing.
I'm too weak even to stand on my own. I just wish I could connect to someone. To have a bond to support me.
Yeah, this is definitely the, like, shadow voice.
The writer was clearly in a lot of pain. I wonder if they came here and wrote it.
No, I think whatever happens is whenever we take away one of their supports, because I think there are very specific people that they, like, bind themselves to in order to support them. Whenever we take one of those away, it causes them actual pain, and then in that pain we see flashes of their history.
But this isn't the real world. Who would even have had the chance to do that?
Silence settles over us. After all, none of us have the answer to that question. But this rather realistic note, left here, because how strange it is, feels like a clue to something.
I just thought of something. But, I don't know.
Yeah, what?
Say it, Yosuke.
You're the magician. You're always the one that moves investigations forward.
That voice out there kept telling us and Tamamine to get connected, right? And then there's this note. And the idol who committed suicide? I don't know. But I'm getting the idea that it's all...
I don't think it's the idol committed suicide. But it could be. That's possible. But I just feel like that was the first explanation presented to us, so it's going to be wrong.
You know I can't handle that stuff! An idol who committed suicide?
Everyone, are you all right?
Oh, Rise, we're fine. How about you guys?
What the? What's going on? Oh no! Now I'm hearing voices? Rise-senpai's in my head!
I didn't even think about that. Right. So around this world, it slipped my mind, but Tanami-san and the others don't know about personas or shadows. It's only natural for Tanami-san to panic when Rise's voice is suddenly in her head. I wasn't quite sure how to explain it, but Yukiko instantly solved the problem.
Don't worry, it's like a phone. It's harmless. Oh. Really?
We just saved Sumomo. You're with Tamami, right? I can tell she's there.
Wow, I don't even get to save Sumomo myself? That's a little sad. I figured I'd go with both groups.
I'm glad you're safe. Looks like things are going well on your end, too.
Yeah, Kanji and Teddy are both really pulling their weight. Oh, and so is Naoto-kun, naturally.
I am a ditz, though. I'm not doing anything. Actually, no, she is like the linchpin for us to get anything done. I see. I was a bit worried, but looks like Risei's team is doing better than I thought. As I glanced at Tamami-san, she breathed a sigh of relief at hearing the safety of our fellow idol.
Oh, thank God. Sumomo's okay.
And the place you're in right now, it looks like a dressing room, right?
What about it?
I think it'd be best to leave Tamami there to rest, instead of moving on ahead with her.
What? Why? I don't want to stay here on my... Ooh.
Just as Tamami-san stepped forward to speak, she lost her balance. Racing forward to catch her, we all breathed a sigh of relief when she managed to stay standing. To make sound such a struggle, you didn't fall down! Good for you!
Tamami-san, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just... I feel really tired.
Of course. Now think about it, that makes sense. She's been in this world a day longer than we have. Plus, the time goes weird in the Shadow World. We're used to situations like this, but even then we're using more energy than normal. There's no way Tamami-san wouldn't be tired.
I knew it. It's like the TV world. Normal people get exhausted just by being here. So it would do more harm than good if she went with you guys.
Is it really that safe here, though? I mean, what if shadows pop up again while we're gone?
You sent away all the shadows in your area, so it should be okay.
That's a good point. I hadn't really thought about it, but yeah, if like everyone in this area was watching, then they're all gone. Although she could. It seems like she could just summon more anytime she wants to.
Plus, I don't even sense a residual shadow presence in that room. It's almost like a safe zone.
Video game logic. That room is a safe zone where you can't be attacked. I remember the save rooms in Resident Evil were like that, and it was. You'd get so tense going through this area, and then you just get to, and the music was nice, and it's like... Sometimes I would just, like, seriously sit in the safe room for a little bit.
A safe zone?
As far as I can tell, yeah. So you should make sure Tamami gets some rest and go on ahead. Oh, and about Miss Ochimizu? Geez, I gotta go. We'll talk later, okay?
Got it.
Said goodbye to Risei after she cut the conversation short, and our communication ended. There's still business we have to talk about, but she'll probably call back later.
Was Risei-chan gonna say something at the end there? Wonder what it was.
Yeah, something about Miss Ochimizu.
I'm not sure, although I still feel like there's a connection with her in the shadow, but I'm less certain of that as time goes on.
Hey, do I really have to stay here? I can't go with you guys?
Being stared down by Tamami-san, I was at a loss for an answer. Risei's right, it's probably best to leave her here. But to her, it feels like she's being abandoned in a strange, hostile world.
I understand what Risei-chan's saying, but it's only natural for Tamami-san to feel anxious being here alone.
What should we do? Maybe one of us stays with her?
I vote for you. He's always in the center of everything.
Considering what just happened, it's probably a bad idea to split up our forces.
I'll stay with Tamami.
Who the hell are you? Oh, Miss Ochimizu.
Miss Ochimizu?
Yeah, what the act? What?
You need someone to stay in order for you to move on, right?
Where did you come from? And did you bring Saburo with you?
So, I'm saying I'll stay.
I was in shock. It was none other than Miss Ochimizu, the head producer of LMB, exactly as I remembered her.
That is Miss Ochimizu, right? The LMB producer?
Well, it certainly looks like it.
I think so. That rude lady we met at the studio.
Yukiko, she can hear you! Wait, hold on. She protected Konami-chan, and she got dragged into this world. Why is she standing here all cool, like nothing happened?
This has got to be what Risei wanted to tell us.
If you see Mrs. Shimizu, attack her, is what she wanted to tell us, and then she left.
Of course I pushed Konami away to protect her. I'm sure nobody had a better plan at the time.
You say that when we're the ones in here rescuing people.
You don't have to say it like that.
Not good. Like me, the others aren't used to Miss Ochimizu yet. I'm not worried about Yosuke, but Yukiko and Chie tend to take things personally, which means they could clash with Miss Ochimizu. In order to demonstrate that this is Miss Ochimizu's normal, I tried talking with her like I usually do.
Miss Ochimizu, I'm glad to see you safe. But how did you get here?
I hate repeating myself, but I suppose I must, since you weren't with the other group.
Well, maybe you should have made a recording.
I simply walked here. When I came to, I was lying on the ground, so I started moving. I did run into some strangely dressed people along the way, but they didn't do anything to me.
That's just Teddy.
Strangely dressed people? Wait, you mean shadows? And they didn't attack you? How's that
Well, shadows
possible?
can't attack people in this world, Chie. Keep up.
I don't know. But when I got closer, they vanished into thin air. Suppose I'm not too popular here either.
Shadows have likes and dislikes?
Pardon my rudeness, but you don't look very surprised given the situation. Why is that?
Well, I'm not that hard-headed. I don't know where this is, but after what happened, it would seem reasonable to think that something supernatural is going on here.
She is so bloody collected. Yukiko's right. It's unnatural.
And panicking won't get me anywhere, will it? Now, from the looks of you, I'm guessing you have an idea about what's going on. Or this is something you're used to. And you've come here to save Tamami and the others. Is that correct?
Yes. I couldn't help but exchange glances at Miss Ochimizu's sharp deduction. She's certainly on the mark, but we still don't know her intentions.
Well, that's pretty much it, yeah.
Then I can only offer my thanks. Sumomo and Tamami. At the very least, your group rescued those two already.
Well, we just, did what we could. Wait, Ms. Ochimizu, how do you know that?
I met Rise Kujikawa and the others prior to coming here. It was after they saved
She
Sumomo.
just said she had to tell the other group what was going on.
Dude, she really gets stuff done.
So why did you not bring Saburo with you? I'm probably mispronouncing your name, but I don't even care. Ignoring Yosuke's reaction, Miss Ochimizu calmly scans the area. Her gaze settles on Tamami-san. Immediately, Tamami-san stands at attention, first like a deer in the headlights.
Tamami, if you're a professional, then bite the bullet. You're staying here with me. Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Jeez, she's so intense. There's no way anyone could say no to that.
I do wonder what's happening with the other person. Is she just being left alone?
I freaking told you! This is the Empress! Every fan's worst nightmare!
That's all I have to say. If you're done here, then go. I'll leave the other members to you.
I'll take care of it.
No mistakes will be tolerated, right? We'll do our best.
Miss Ochimizu snorts and tilts her head dismissively, as if ending the conversation, and then looks away. Shortly, Chie comes up to me, baffled.
Yukun, I can't believe you can talk to her like it's nothing. She really gets under my skin.
Me too. Does she really have to put things so harshly? That's no way to ask favors of people. It makes me lose the will to even try.
Yeah, huh? I've seen her on TV, but man, she's even rougher in person. But is it me? Or is she harsh on purpose? I wonder if there's a hidden agenda or something.
She strikes me as there's a couple type of bosses out there, and some of them set themselves up to be unapproachable and someone that you have to impress. They don't want to be your friends, they want to be your supervisor, and they'll compliment you when you do well, but they are absolutely at the end of the day your boss. And there's other managers that are much more, we're all in this together, we're a team. She definitely seems like the first kind, and the first kind is really, really, I'm a manager at work, and I've read a lot of, theory on management, a lot of management studies, and the old type, or the first type, were the original bosses, and the way people were sort of raised to be, but we're finding that is a terrible way to actually run a company. Your morale suffers, and just nobody cares about what you say.
Do you really think so? She did thank us, so I don't feel bad about anything she said.
Well, we're here to save the members of Kanamin Kitchen.
Okay, never mind. I was looking at that, shower curtain or whatever it is in the back, and I'm like, how does that even close? Because there's things clamped to the top of it. But I bet there's, a track running along the underside.
Whatever she says, it doesn't change what we're going to do.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry I brought up such an awkward subject.
Anyway, we should take a quick rest and get moving. We don't have any time to lose. We need to save everyone.
2 left. There's still people we need to save. Yosuke's right. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. We've got a job to do. As I'm thinking, Miss Ochimizu finds a strange note, looking it over. Well, that was very helpful. Closing night. After Yu's team left the dressing room, all that remained was Ochimizu and her very tense Tamami sitting alongside her. Interesting. I didn't think I'd get a scene
You
between
have a
just the two
solo
of them.
part at LMB, don't you?
Yes, I do.
How are you feeling? Any better now?
Yes, I was exhausted before, but I I think I'm okay now.
I see.
Is she going to move all the idols to the same place?
Can you dance for me?
That sounds like an inappropriate, or like the beginning line of a porno.
Right now?
If you're too fatigued, then that's fine.
Oh, no. I'll do it. Please, let me dance.
Then start.
Yes, ma'am.
How do I voice act this? They already left. I guess I still use voice? Or do I give, like, disembodied narrator voice? Tamami-san stood in front of Arizu. Ashimizu, I forget how to say her name, especially with that voice, and began dancing.
Stop. No, you're not getting it at all. Listen to me, Tamami. The power, the soul of that routine is like...
What the hell?
pain and outrage, the agony of the oldest brother of a family of orphans, his precious Flan eaten by careless younger siblings.
What in the world is
You raise your hands to the heavens and cry out in pure, wretched, exquisite misery. Do our bonds mean nothing?
What? I don't get it.
It's about someone eating flan? And are we back? Are we over with Rise's group now? Leaving Tamami-san behind, we move on. For some time, our surroundings start changing again. What's this? It was Tamami-san's stage just a minute ago. Does it mean from here on it's something different? Nope, we're still with you, apparently. Oh, the sexy lounge. Tomoe's.
Whoa. What do we have here?
Kinda reminds you of Rise's stage.
It's way different from before. It was a circus for a while back there, but this feels more like nightlife, don't you think?
Mm-hmm. I wonder what the person who made all this is trying to accomplish.
The person who made this, huh? Yeah. It's not like the TV world where everything reflects the mind of the one trapped inside. So the most reasonable guess would be that that voice made all this.
I'm not sure about that. Why would it change around... I mean, I guess they made a personal stage for every person. Yes, that made sense. I said person twice. That's right. In our investigations inside the TV, the mind of the person inside the TV affected the environment's appearance. But based on Tamami-san's case, this is different. So who's shaping this? Is it that voice like Yosuke said?
Who the heck is it anyways? It's been all voice and not one appearance yet.
I don't know why we think that it's not the same as the TV world. What are we basing that on? Why do we think that Tamame wasn't into circuses and that Tomoe isn't into nightclub dancing?
Huh? You mean it's not a ghost?
Yukiko, I know it's unintentional, but you really should watch what you say before you start losing friends.
Look, forget the ghosts. Either way, we have no idea who this person is, right? Isn't there some sort of hint anywhere? You know, something not ghost-related, please.
Did it know Tamame?
That voice was telling us and Tamami-san to connect with them.
That sounds pretty ghosty to me. It was written in that dressing room, too.
Oh, speaking of which, Tamame-san said that the dressing room was the one in Takara Productions.
That is true.
If that voice is the one shaping this world, then that person must be familiar with Takara Productions, right?
It makes sense.
Yeah, it sounded like the voice knew Tamami-san fairly well. Tamami-san was caught completely off guard when that voice talked about her mother, and even her
Oh,
insecurities.
I hadn't thought about that. That's a good point.
All right, things are getting clearer. So the culprit's related to Takara Productions and knows Kaname Kitchen.
So that is again thinking that it's Ochimizu. Ochimizu? Japanese is hard. You always have to figure out which vowel to stress. It's about as much as we can puzzle out for now. But Takara Productions is Kaname Kitchen's agency. Everyone knows them there. We don't have enough information to pinpoint a suspect right now. Watch it be Rise's manager.
Plain detective, are we?
Well, we are the investigation team.
I'm afraid we can't have you wandering around backstage if you're not on staff.
Shut up! We're here to save Tamamine, Sumomine, Tomomine, and Nozomin, not to play your stupid game. We already know you've got something to do with Takara Productions. We'll catch you sooner or later.
Catch me? You're so funny. But how sad. You don't listen to a word I say.
Because your words are meaningless.
Our Tamami paid the price because you poisoned her. She abandoned her bond with us.
Don't say it like that! You're twisting things to make us sound like the bad guys!
Oh, but you are. A cruel poison that eats away at our bonds.
You know me.
If people like you didn't exist, they could all be happy, never having to deal with pain and suffering.
Until they died. That's the problem. Your solution to not dealing with pain and suffering is to remove individuality.
How about this? I can return you to the world you came from. After all, if you're not interested in making a connection with us, then you have no place here.
We're taking everyone else back with us.
Huh? You'll send us back? Well, that's good for us, isn't it?
Don't fall for it, Chie. I'm almost positive that voice's offer doesn't include Tamami-san and the others. It's only trying to get rid of us.
Oh! Oh, yeah! Sheesh! Trying to be sneaky, huh?
Not to mention all the other things that are trapped here, because those shadows are almost all certainly people that were watching the Midnight Stage website and got pulled in.
Sorry, but we don't plan on returning by ourselves. We're going to find all 4 of the Kahneman kitchen girls, and we're taking them back with us.
You's right. There's no way we're just taking off on our own.
I see. Then do as you like, I suppose. But I wonder, will Tamami go with you?
I bet she will, because I'm the hero of this story.
Tomomine? She's up ahead?
Maybe.
Here we go again. There's no intention to talk with us anymore. Horde of shadows in front of us is proof enough of that. We all knew what's coming next. We take our stances and brace ourselves for that song.
Looks like it's not gonna let us through so easily.
Why don't you just give in? The harder you resist, the more pain you have to suffer. Connect with us, and you'll be freed from everything.
Lady, I don't know why you keep trying this. It never works for you. Finally, the eerie song keeps going up, and the shadows dance is affecting us. We're shaken up, but we can't afford to let our guard down now. We won't let this delude us anymore.
That's my cue.
Ah,
No
good
way in
Yosuke
hell
again.
We're backing down now.
Yosuke?
Alright! Go, Yosuke! Show him that you can be cool sometimes.
Hey, he's already done that, Chie. Figure out a new saucy comment.
Gee, thanks. That's really encouraging. Rise, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, Yosuke-senpai. Ready when you are.
All right. Well, I don't look that good, and I'm not as talented as you.
Yosuke, shut up, you're amazing.
But as long as I have friends who accept me for who I am, I'm gonna stick with it. Time to bring the house down!
Let's do it.
Showtime!
All right, hit the music!
Backside of the
We're here
TV.
with you.
Better pick up. I swear to God, if this is on easy again. Okay, it looks like it's not. It's still easy, but I mean, not like. It's at least got enough variation that's not boring. Almost missed that one.
Alright, I'll liven things up.
Placement goes as placement. Big bucks payment, dirty like a slave man. Began to lose patience to these complacent successes who assesses rules that assassinate just like me. A lot of confidence before from vanity. Reason why I got a crew behind me, my family. Even if they try to bribe me, never bribe. I believe in beauty or justice. Darker the blood, the fresher the flesh, but darker the soul.
You can
the
do
lesser
this,
the
Yosuke.
heart, the lessons
Now
are taught.
that's my part.
Dang it.
Got a team, did it, songs like DD. Bottomless dark, subtle me now.
fired up.
Kids underestimated where your brainwash illuminated. Bunch of hallucination, but to some
Looks good.
hallucination. Hell no, I won't cave. I'm an
You
outlaw,
really are the best
outlaw.
partner I could ever have.
Gotta tap for the southpaw.
Okay, bring it on, whatever.
Nowadays,
Feel my passion.
use information.
Oh, as far as I can go, I missed like 2 of those.
Of course, to get accused soon. Be careful who you choose to speak in back room. Jealousy, jealousy, burning like sun and boom. It's best up how anger and hate your looms large in the dark. Living scars to some, but who's fume? I got my third eye to see through the costumes. Lies up the lie. Middle finger from the lotus juice. This plot holes beyond dark. He's also intriguing.
You can do this, Yosuke. Now that's my partner.
Wow, what a great pair! They're completely synced!
Please, Jesus. Money make the world go round. Who the richest? Mother Teresa, but they never listen to me.
Mother Teresa?
You really are the best partner I could ever have. You.
Did miss those in the bottom.
Bring it up, backside to everything, but we gonna bring it up. Even if I die, my words will live. Bring it up until my last breath, never ever gonna give it up. Ridiculousness. Suppose it's sick business, but we ain't gonna be fooled with these sickness. My brain is safe and sound with pure goodness. I guess comparably, so just throw your hands high in the air. In the air, so I can see how you're feeling. Put it up in the air. When I say yeah, you should say it back, say oh yeah.
That does beg the question a little bit.
I love it now.
Since we're
Let's change the
dancing to these, does that mean in the like normal Persona 4 games we can actually hear the soundtrack?
Persona.
Because I knew in Persona 3 it was possible because I wore headphones, but
Brilliant!
Yeah, I feel like I nailed that.
You had great rhythm, Yosuke. Very fluid.
alright. And with that, I'll go ahead and end this episode. Next time we go through these now open doors into the adult lounge. See you next time, guys. Look forward to it.
Persona 4, Dancing All Night.
The basics are always important.
I can't wait to see your adorable dancing, Rise-chan.
I did it! Yeah! Please, lend me your power! There! I did it! Yeah! I did it! Yay! Yeah! I did it! There!
Please, lend me your power. I did it! Yay! I did it!
Let's show him the burning power of friendship! You've improved.
Yeah!
Rise-Chan, you were really cute!
All right, Teddy. That really got everyone moving.
These two made quite the picture.
I did it! That's no fair standing out more than me. Good job, Teddy. Yay! Come, Persona!
Stage clear.
Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with that.
That was a good job!